Okay, hi folks, miss y'all. So painting one. So you've got your kits, and we've got watercolor paint and watercolor paper, and here is the information that you're going to run through as far as the idea. If you have any questions, just email me and or check the website. So we're going to make a don't worry about the portrait part here. What we're looking for is a still life, okay? And once you read through it, here's the idea. You're going to pick a group of objects, okay, and lightly draw them out on the watercolor paper. Make sure that the object, it fills the space, okay? We don't really want the background in there much. We want to focus in on the object, so make them big. Okay, once you have it set, then you're going to paint it. I would stick with either all cool colors, which would be green, purple, and blue, or all warm colors, which would be orange, red, and yellow. Okay. Once you have it all painted in, okay, and think about using those values, those lights and darks of colors. Once you have it all set, you're actually going to cut this up. You're going to physically cut the painting. Oh, we've got an announcement.
Cheryl McCullough, calling attention 2410.
Look at that. That was just to, in case you were missing school that much, we threw in that little announcement just to make it feel real. So I'm going to actually cut the painting up, okay, like a puzzle, and then eventually when we get back to school, we're going to glue this back together to make up what would be more of visually a cubist painting. Okay, but you don't really have to cut it up until we get back to school, just because it'll be easier to keep the pieces together. But that's the idea for the cubist painting. All right. So that's week one, folks. Second week has to do with a. Hold on a second. Oh, I know. Sorry, I'm going the wrong order. Second week, you're doing a self-portrait. So this is where you would sit down in front of a mirror. You can grid this out, and by gridding, and all the information again is on the website, you would very lightly drop in lines 1 inch by 1 inch, 1 inch by 1 inch, and shoot a photo of yourself. There's also gridding apps on Android and the iPhone where you can put your photo in there and it grids it, and it just helps to figure out your proportion. But your overall portrait should take up the majority of the space. Again, we don't really want to see the background. This is about you up front, okay? And once you have in here, this is based on a style of art called Expressionism. So we want to get some kind of expression from you. So it could be happy, sad, mad, glad, scared, excited, but some kind of visual facial expression. If you shoot a photo and you want to know if it's going to work or not, just email it to me. I will get back to you right away. Over the next couple of weeks, I'll have my phone on me all the time, so I will respond right away. So here's a photo of myself. It takes up the majority of the space. I was trying to look quizzical, all right? And as far as the watercolor, think about the emotion that you're trying to portray. So if it's all cool colors, it might be sad. If it's all bright colors, it might be happy. And there's all kinds of examples online, and I'll put some more examples on the website. But that's the idea, folks. That was week 2. Week 3's painting in watercolor. Week 3 is a reproduction. So you're going to find a piece of artwork from pop art, from op art, from expressionism, from cubism, from impressionism, and I'll put the list of different types of styles on the website. But you're going to pick a artwork and try to reproduce it the best you can. So you're going to copy it, right? And whatever you copy, make sure it does fill the whole space. You're going to try to capture the colors just right, the drawing just right, and we'll take a look at those when we get back. So that's the next 3 weeks together, folks. There's the cubism, the expressionism portrait, and a reproduction. So stay safe, and we'll see you in the future.